What up, YouTube? I didn't end up posting as much of Grow With Me as I wanted to on YouTube as I did it every single day on Instagram, and I kind of felt redundant doing the exact same things on Instagram and then just refilming it and putting it on YouTube. So I did most of it on there. We have now finished. We're done with Grow With Me. The goal was to put on 15 to 20 pounds from when I started to school. I started school yesterday, so that was my first day of my second year in personal training. It was sweet. We ended off at 177 pounds. After week 10, couldn't pass it. I even did the whole week. I did 1 week of eating out the whole week. Still didn't gain weight, just got high blood pressure for the week. Not worth it. Got that back down, it's fine. Watched everything I was eating afterwards. The experience, that was 14 weeks of my most strict bulk of my life so far. And let me tell you guys, it was fun and not at the same time. The first week was super fun because it was just like exciting, first of all, just to do it, and the fact that I was doing it on social media kind of made it a little bit more exciting, and then the fact that lots of people were actually watching it and like interacting with me made me want to do it more. So like shout out to you guys for actually keeping up with it. But like, yeah, getting to eat as much as you wanted to eat was cool for the first week. I was excited for it the first week. Second week, it wasn't that I wasn't excited, I was just not hungry ever at all. And that became the issue right off the bat because that was literally like the week in. I couldn't eat as much as I wanted to eat, so I had to start getting up earlier so I could fit more food in. And that was like my first like hard thing about it. I was like, holy, like I can't eat this much. But it does get easier as you keep doing it. So like, don't get discouraged if you're gonna do a bulk and you can't eat as much as you want to. Start slow. I didn't go to my full macros until about the third or fourth week. So I kind of like built up to it. My protein I was getting at the first week was like 125. I eventually worked that up to like 140, then 150, then 160, then 170, eventually getting up to like 200, and then being like, oh, this is way too much. Brought it back down to like 170, and then I hung out between 160 and 170 for the last 10 weeks. My calories were around 3,500 or so each day. On the days that, usually on the Fridays when I'd go to eat out, I would typically land around 6,000 calories. And then within the day or two after, so Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Monday, I would usually lose a pound or two. And then come Monday, when I started eating my normal food again, I would come and get that back. So it's kind of interesting. When I'd eat out, I would lose weight. When I'd eat at home, I'd continue my same weight or gain my weight steadily. So that was cool. Learned that. Also, never drank this much water in my life. As I took if you guys watched the prior videos or my Instagram, you've seen that I was carrying around a old orange juice bottle. It was 2.4 liters, I believe, and I'd drink that twice a day. Like, I'd fill it up in the morning and then drink it throughout the day, and then when I was done around like 6, I'd do it again. Super hydrated. That helped a lot with eating because it would really like push everything out. Skin got clear and everything. That was sweet. Super flexible. Joints felt amazing. That mixed with the creatine probably helped gain quite a bit of weight, because now that I stopped, when I hit 127 last week and decided that I was done with Grow With Me as I started school this week, I decided that I was going to take 1 week off from the gym because I've gone straight 14 weeks with no more than 1 day off. Sometimes I'd still even work out on my day off because I was bored anyways and I wanted to, which is fine. So yeah, I decided once I finished that, I hit 177, so that's 27 pounds gained. I was gonna take 1 full week off, and then I was gonna start something new. So what we're gonna start now is, since I did this whole bulk thing and it was a straight hypertrophy training, it was just to put on mass the whole time, now I'm gonna change the focus. Cause 177 is the heaviest I've ever weighed in my entire life. Also, I got the strongest I've ever been, so they kind of help. I wasn't training for strength, but ended up getting stronger, so it works. What we're gonna do now, instead of strictly hypertrophy training, We are now, since I'm going to drop my calories a little bit, I'm gonna keep my protein around 150, 160 just to maintain muscle mass. But I'm gonna drop my carbs down a bit because I'm no longer gonna be bulking. I'm not gonna be doing a full cut either. I'm just gonna try and like lean out a bit. So now what I'm gonna do is I dropped creatine the last day of the bulk. So now it's been a week without creatine. I'll probably go another week, 2 weeks without it just to see how much water I lose. And then we're also gonna start adding in cardio. I'm thinking once a week right now. We might bump it up to 2, depends. Also, I'm gonna be doing lots of cardio in school, so we'll see how that goes. If that starts to interfere with it and I start like losing too much weight like I did prior to Grow With Me, like my goal was to lose 10 pounds, I lost 20 by accident. Don't ask me how I did that, it just happens. Trying not to do that this time. The lowest I would like to be this time would be 160, closer to 165, but I'm okay with being around 160. Don't want to be 150 again. The goal is to like go up 20, lose 10, go up 20, lose 10, go up 20, lose 10. Hopefully one day be like 206 by the time I'm like 26. So try to get that done. So more details on what I'm gonna do is going to come within the next video once I completely figure out what I'm gonna do. But now, today's Thursday, I will now start a strength program as well as cardio. And I'll also show you guys how I'm eating, what type of schedule I'm doing for working out, as well as doing all this while being in school and working at the same time. I'll do some of it on Instagram once I figure most of it out. Still gotta go plan it out exactly what I want to do. Not too sure because I could easily lean out or cut, but that would be a pretty short cut and it's not that fun to watch. So we'll see. Now we'll hit you guys with the physique update. So ended off at 177. This is the morning, no pump. Haven't worked out chest, shoulders, or arms, anything yet. Waist was around 28. Throughout the bulk, arms went from 13 to 15 and a half. Didn't do too much of a focus on back, but tried my best. So speaking of making the arm gains, it was interesting because if you guys followed on Instagram, you've seen that I didn't have any arm days. I would only do some bicep stuff on back days and sometimes on chest days, depending on if they were back to back or not. I did calves every other day, and I'd do like 4 exercises, 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps every other day. So that was 14 weeks of that with no arm day, specific arm day. Never even hit triceps. I did triceps maybe once and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Interestingly enough, my arms were 13 inches, got up to 15 and a half. This one was like 15 and 3/4. My calves started at 14 and a half and ended at 13. Great. So still hashtag team no calves, even though I literally put on weight and lost calves. My best guess is I overtrained them and I leaned them out. Sad about it because I had no intention of growing my arms. I wanted my calves and arms to be the same. Didn't happen, so now what I'm gonna do is only hit calves twice a week. I'm gonna switch up the training, we'll see what I do and see if that helps because I'm not with these little calves. I wanna wear shorts one day. So this was just a little video to bring everything to a close for Grow With Me. It was awesome doing it. I'm happy because I wanted to gain 15, 20. I gained more than 20, so I smashed my goal right in time for school. It was sweet having the amount of people that were asking questions, ask questions. It was awesome trying to help you guys figure out things you wanted. The fact that you guys were watching it was sweet. Sometimes I felt like I was just doing this for myself and like watching it myself, but really other people watching it. Making it to YouTube was something I wanted to do for like the last 4 years or so, and I just never thought I could because One, I was like so small. I worked out, but it didn't really look like it. So like that kind of like threw me back. But now looking back, I wish I would have started 4 years ago, so then I could have tracked all 4 years of progress, which would have been like 40 pounds, and it would have been sweet. So like if anyone's watching this and wanted to start a YouTube video, the best time to start, or a YouTube channel, the best time to start is as soon as possible. Because not only are you gonna get started, you're gonna progress. People are gonna see you progress, and not only from like a fitness standing point of view, but like quality, you as a person, your personality, everything is gonna get better as you get older. So like just start now, just do it. Who cares if people don't like it, or if your friends or family does not approve of it? Don't do it for them, do it for you. One thing that I did learn doing this was when I started Grow With Me on Instagram, I had like 800 and some followers, all of which people like I pretty much really knew, went to high school with and stuff. As I started Grow With Me, within a week or two, I was losing followers. I lost like 200 followers. People that I see, people that I know, just caught unfollowers. I was like, oh man, what am I doing? I'm about to like, I'm doing this so people can see it and people are unfollowing me. Maybe I should stop now. But after 4 weeks, I gained 200 new followers. And these people watched this stuff every single day. And they were the people in my DMs asking questions, asking why I was doing things, trying to understand it, as well as supporting me in it, saying keep doing it, or I love how you're doing this, keep this up. They're the ones that were like messaging me and like making me wanting to keep going with it. Eventually even surpassing that 200, I gained more, almost up to 1,100 now, with people who are following it and watching it. So like, just keep doing it. Just do it. The people that need to see it will see it. The people that don't want to see it won't. You're not doing it for them. Do it for the people that are going to need the information that you're putting out. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, do it. It's at IceVielta. I'll put it in the comments below. My name on YouTube is the same as Instagram, but I'll still put it down there. I do most of my stuff on there still. The YouTube, I'm going to try and pick it up starting next week. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and toss those likes on Instagram.